What's up, everybody? You're listening to Gone Fishkin here on idobi Radio with your host, Fish. Twitter.com/Gone Fishkin, Instagram.com/Mike Fishkin, Instagram.com/the pug named Biggie. I am very excited for tonight's show for a plethora of different reasons. Reason number one, I get to do my show live with friends again, and I'll never take that for granted. Reason number two, not only do I have someone I consider a brother on the show, I'm starting out strong with that one. He is one of my favorite singer, songwriters, producers, fashionistas, fragrance designers or fragrance makers, models, actors, and there's a million other things. He's author. Best-selling author too, if I'm not mistaken.
Many say that.
Yeah.
Many agree.
Of authors on famousbirthdays.com named Awsten Knight, you're number one.
That's got to be true.
But either way, I'm very excited. For the first time in far too long, we have Awsten from Waterparks on the show. What's up?
Clap.
Zach's off camera, not clapping.
Let's just keep it going.
Just an hour of clapping.
Oh my God, that's my dream.
I love it. Hell yeah. How are you?
I'm good. I was trying to figure out if it's Appalachian or Appalachian because people on TikTok keep saying both.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
It's Appalachian.
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
But I didn't know if I was just being like, stupid.
Hey, I was
like
stupid
ignorant.
for you,
Like the
song. I did it.
I'm pointing like both cameras can see me.
I'm not going to lie. The whole premise of this interview, I wanted to really fuck with you.
Great.
And I wanted to literally every...
Lie.
No,
Just
I didn't do it.
No, you should do it.
No, it was a lot of prep work.
Oh, got it. I see.
So I wanted to take all of your lyrics and at this point you have like, what is it? 80 recorded songs probably at this point out?
On my phone or released to the public?
Released to the public.
Released to the public, yeah. Wait, it's not even 100 yet?
I was just rough estimate.
Whoa.
But either way, I wanted to take every question you ask in a lyric and ask you that question and see how long it took you to catch on to it.
But then what?
Yeah, exactly. How'd you get your band name?
Ooh, all of the boys and I had our first softies at Waterparks by ourselves, and so we were kind of like, well, clearly it was a coming of age thing. Let's just revolve the rest of our lives around it.
I love it. Hey, and you're the number one on the SEO result for Waterparks on Google.
Really?
No, probably not. I think number two. We actually searched you right before you came here.
All right, everybody get Googling.
Get Googling
Waterparks.
Waterparks.
Get Googling.
But either way,
I'm looking it up.
While you're looking it up, it's your first time on the show since intellectual property came out, and now we're in a new era of music.
And you have a new office.
And I have a new office. Oh, wait.
It's beautiful.
Dude,
what?
You are the first artist to be interviewed at every single idobi office. Yeah.
Seriously?
You were at Crossroads of the World.
Yeah.
You were at the first North Hollywood one.
Yes.
The second North Hollywood one.
Yes.
And now Santa Monica.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, you are the first artist to be at all the studios.
You see that? I would follow you anywhere.
He will follow me literally to the west side, which is crazy.
Wait a second. We actually, maybe it's so, okay, the first thing that comes up is like a bunch of Waterparks.
Yeah.
The 2-word version. And the second thing is waterparksband.com.
I love that.
Wow.
See, radio show hosts do tell truths on the show.
First is the worst, second is the best. Everybody says that.
And Fish is the one with the hairy chest.
Mm-hmm.
It truly is.
I got one or two. I'm working on it.
I got a handful,
Yeah?
Yeah. I think I'm going to start perming them and wearing a velour tracksuit.
That'd be cool as fuck.
Yeah, I bought a velour tracksuit on Amazon.
I would come by less, but it'd be cool as fuck, like for you.
I would like more pictures, but talk to you less in person.
Yeah.
So either way, it's your first time on the show, and I think it's about 2 or 3 years now.
Yeah.
And
three.
Maybe 3.
Because 2023 was intellectual property. This is the longest we've ever taken for an album.
That's crazy.
Yeah. And you refuse to talk to me unless we have an album, so.
Yeah, that is true. I don't call you once a week or anything. Maybe twice a week, once a day, twice a day.
It's so funny because I swear to God, you call me at the worst possible times every time. Like, I'll be at a point where I'm like, I'm here for the day. Like, I'm like, I'm like dealing with like 4 different things. I'm just like, fuck. And then you're calling me and I'm like, I can't. And it's like, I love you. I can't.
I'm just checking in.
I know.
He's alive.
And that's the thing is like, I'm like, I want to answer because I need phone calls like this. I know I do. But it's so fucking funny because I know if I answered any of those, I'd be like, I can't. I don't know. You know what I mean? Be like, hey man, do you want to?
It's easier not to talk at that point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, I'll hit him back.
Hey, if you hit ignore, at least I know you're alive.
That's true.
Yeah. Wait till 3 rings though, because 2 rings I'll just think you're on do not disturb.
Got it. That is true.
Yeah.
Oh, see, I almost never hit the just like straight up deny button.
Really?
It just feels rude. I'd rather people, like most people, just think that like, dang, that guy's busy. I'm like, of course my phone's in my hand. I'm just fucking working.
Yeah. I see your name.
Yeah.
But either way, JINX, fucking incredible record.
Thank you, man.
I've had the honor of listening to it a handful of times. And it's one of those things where I do, like, Waterparks is a band for me where, one, we have grown up together, which has been awesome to see and really cool to, like, see both our experiences, like, very different experiences and growing up and still being here to be able to talk about a new record. But you're one of the bands where I don't like listening to it in advance because I want to listen to it with you.
Shit.
Or, like, wait till it comes out.
Well, because there's been times where, like, I've picked you up and I'm like, come listen to this.
Yeah, and you'll play, like, a demo or something. And in my opinion, unless you're playing it for me, you don't want me to hear it. so it feels so wrong to have to listen to the record.
That's true for everybody in the world. Wait for me to come to your house.
Yeah.
Get in the car. We're going to listen to the album. We'll circle around your neighborhood for 40 minutes or whatever.
Yeah.
I'll drop you back off. How was that?
Exactly.
Yeah.
But, dude, the record's fucking amazing.
Thank you.
I never thought listening to a Waterparks record that what came to mind are influences everywhere from Eminem to fucking Sega Genesis music.
Yeah.
And I'm like, and those are 2 back-to-back tracks that I'm referencing too.
I know. I fucking love that. That's actually such a good... You should do our write-ups.
Thank you. I should. I could definitely talk and someone write it and make it coherent.
Yeah.
But, dude, I think it's... If lyrics are confidential, that's a song that like really reminds me of Eminem, like from the production to like even your flow on this record is like every time it gets better and better.
Thank you.
Like just I mean just like little things, like as stupid as it's gonna sound, like rhyming Awsten with fucking exhausted.
Yeah.
Like, it's low-key kind of genius.
Thank you.
And I noticed that a lot on the record where it's like not traditional words that rhyme together, but the way the inflection on your voice and the accent you use, you make them rhyme. So kind of talk about just how much wittier you got on this record, because there's some wit.
Thank you. You know, I feel like people like Lil Wayne or Eminem, you know, these people, like there's so many near rhymes, but like it always just works with like the character that's on the voice or like the inflections. And honestly, it's not even one of those things that you necessarily try for, but I feel like there's so many lines on this album that I was just walking around singing to myself before it was even a song. You know what I mean? It's like, Awsten, I'm fucking exhausted. Like it's just like gibberish you're saying to yourself.
Yeah.
And I feel like a lot of songs came together that way. Actually, Red Guitar, like the hook literally was me just driving through. It was like, you know, the sketchy ass like 2-lane thing in the hills.
Oh, yeah.
And there was like this beat that was playing in the car. And I came up with like 8 different versions of the Red Guitar chorus. And it was just like, I just got a brand new red guitar. I think originally like I listened back on the voice memo.
Yeah.
A few months ago, and it was like, got a brand new red guitar from www.com, standing outside, flexing both my arms, something front lawn. But it was like a bunch of things that were like not really rhymes, but it was just like that for fucking ever. And I remember playing that for Joe like a few years ago, and he was like, this has to be a song. I'm like, it's fucking ridiculous.
Yeah.
And, you know, I went out to your homeland.
Long Island, baby.
And, we were kind of stuck trying to figure out like what to do. We had this like evil ass sounding instrumental where it was just like so menacing. The hung, hung, you know, all that. And he was like, wait, the red guitar one. And I was just like, and I was like, I'll try it. Fuck it. And then like the melody that was there was like the first one that I just like sang, you know, because like in the car it was just like I got a brand new red guitar. You know, it's that kind of thing. But yeah, like that melody was just like instantaneous. Sometimes it's just like instinctual. Yeah.
Now, that was the first single you dropped off of the JINX era, even though it wasn't technically the JINX era when you dropped it.
Yeah.
Dude, when I saw you guys play that song at the Underplay at Glass House in Pomona, the crowd went fucking insane.
Dude.
Like, I could not hear you guys over the crowd. It was like the most surreal experience, like just being in the back, just hearing these kids freaking out over this song that I think I was only like a week old at the
Yeah.
time. Yeah.
It makes me so happy because one thing I've noticed is, like, obviously people freak out for songs that they know.
Yeah.
But, and I'm not even just saying this on some promo shit, but like, truly, everything that we've played that's like a new song, it has gotten such a good live reaction.
Yeah.
It's really crazy because there have been songs where like we've put it out and it's like streamed really well. And then we go play it and we're like, huh, that one's kind of like, they're not really doing shit. You know what I mean? They're just like looking at me.
Do you think it's a core group of people who are hyper fixated on the song that run up the streams? Because I've done that on songs for sure.
Yeah?
Oh, yeah.
What is your most streamed song that you've ever like just blasted on repeat? Like, what do you hold the record for? What song?
I would probably say, probably Honey, I'm Home by Shania Twain because it's track 2 on Come On Over, I think.
Right. Okay.
And
yeah.
I don't listen to Man, I Feel Like a Woman in my own free time because I just need 100+ people around me when I listen to it.
Got it. I was going to say, I was like, why wouldn't you hear? Like, why would you deprive yourself?
I don't listen to it unless I'm DJing because I need all those people singing it to me or it just doesn't hit the same. I would say probably a close number 2, like in the last year, Headlights by In Color has become like my most streamed song.
Okay.
I would say probably at least 90 to 100 times last year.
Oh my God.
Dude, the song
I will have to listen
song.
to that. That's sick. You're nodding? Okay, there's a cosign.
Yeah, it's such a good song.
I mean, mine might be Feeling This.
Really?
Yeah.
You know, my original intro was Feeling This by Blink, right?
Why'd you change it?
Because I didn't want them to sue me when my show started getting bigger.
They will not sue you. You think they'll sue you?
Yeah, I didn't want to risk it. So I ripped off Headlights by In Color. So when you listen to the episode of the show on DSPs and everything and on the radio, the intro will play and it sounds like literally just a rip off of Headlights by In Color.
Incredible.
Shout out
crazy.
to In Color.
Shout out.
Hell yeah. So now with the JINX era, there was obviously a little bit of time between intellectual property and JINX.
Yeah.
And you did something that no other artist I've seen do, which is you flipped your songs to tell it from the perspective of the person you were singing about on intellectual property. I believe you did 3 or 4 of those. Yeah,
so it was going to be a whole thing. It was a really cool idea to me.
Yeah.
Like because intellectual property tells like a story. It's a cohesive, through line. And I was just so obsessed with the idea of retelling the album through like from the other perspective for intellectual property too.
Yeah.
And we started doing it, and it was like I wanted to like set the track list where it would line up with intellectual property, and like kind of show other sides in like an interesting way, kind of like, Knives Out. You know the movie Knives Out?
No.
Okay, no, it's totally okay. So basically, it's like a murder mystery essentially, and it kind of like shows, here's what happened, and it's like this character's thing, and then after like 20 minutes or whatever, it switches to another character and shows what happened from their perspective. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
and it kind of does that with like 6 people or whatever, however many. And then from there, it plays out the rest.
Oh, interesting.
And I thought that would be so cool to do with an album. It's just, there were so many things. Like I feel like I've like kind of cleared my brain of those stresses to make room for new ones.
Yeah.
But I just remember so many things going wrong and so much weird red tape. And then there was stuff with like, we were like getting off the label that put out intellectual property, and then that label like kind of imploded anyway. And like licensing music from someone you just separated with is weird. And then like some songs are with them and some like singles and some aren't. And it was just like, oh my God. And at the same time, the main theme on intellectual property was like religion and like the negative sides of like growing with that and like the guilt and all these things that come with it, all the baggage. And it's just like, to me, if I'm taking the time to do an album, we're going to do the whole thing. We're going to do it right.
Yeah.
We're going to be on it for a couple of years at least. I'm like, damn, like we've been in the fucking religious guilt for like years already, like a few years. And plus, because it's not even just like when you put it out, it's also when you're writing it.
Yeah.
So it had been like 4 years, and I was like, the idea of doing another 2 on like kind of the same story, I was like, this is all like nothing. The universe wasn't pointing it like yes in like any aspect of it. You know what I mean? It was kind of like roadblock, roadblock. You don't like this. You don't like this. I'm just like, actually, fuck this.
Yeah.
We're starting over. And I think in that time, like I said, we just got, off, like separated from the label, separated from most of our longtime team.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It was just time to mix it up. And it was like scary as fuck. You know what I mean? And so in that time, I knew I didn't have the capacity to handle the logistics and like the administrative side of like doing like a whole release.
Yeah.
But it was kind of like, okay, after, you know, like Intellectual Property 2 was like, you know, pulled the plug on it. It was like, we can do like some singles or some demos. Like these are things I can wrap my head around while we work on like the next, you know, I mean, like I'm aiming for a fucking masterpiece. You know what I mean? Like
I think you hit the target.
Thank you. I mean, I spent so long, so many fucking headaches, so much traveling back and forth, a million fucking flights. Cause like, you know, Long Island.
Yep. It's far.
We're in LA. Like that's.
And also Awsten's not doing a good job of explaining where he recorded the record.
Oh, so sorry.
He has to fly from either LAX or Burbank, his preferred airport, and land in LaGuardia or JFK, his preferred airport.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and there are layovers. Sometimes there are layovers. If you do
I've never done that.
If you do Burbank, there's layovers.
Oh, yeah. That's why I don't fly out of Burbank anymore.
I get it.
But not only does he have to fly to New York, Joe lives an hour and 45 minutes from where I'm from on Long Island, which is about 35 minutes from both
Long
airports.
Island is long. I don't know if anyone ever told you that, but it is. And then we'd record in Calverton. So that's another like 35, 40 minutes from where Joe is.
I never even heard of that.
I know, which is crazy because I shouldn't know more than Long Island about you. Wait, I shouldn't know more about Long Island than you do. Wow, fuck me. And we're getting there. We're waking up.
Yeah.
And so get off there, be in the Uber for like an hour, and then get to like where Joe's at. Sometimes I would crash like at his place, and then actually, you know what? Some of those trips I was at his place like the whole time.
Yeah.
And he's got kids.
3, right?
Uh-huh. And so I'd be blasting rain and blizzard sounds and brown noise. I'd have a shirt over my face. I'm like, no, sir. And then, half the time was at, you know, different hotels around there. And it was like there were cows, horses.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of farm stuff. I went to Uncle Giuseppe's a few.
Dude, I love Uncle Giuseppe's.
Me too. What a great store.
And also their heroes being like $13 and they're like the biggest thing on earth.
Well, let me explain something. I did not partake only because I'm not Long Island enough to participate in an exchange with the people who sell them to you.
True.
Because it's scary as shit. There's like a deli. Dude, there's like a deli, okay? And there would legit be like 15 people being like, let me get da-da-da-da-da-da. And like the guy's like, what do you want? I'm just like, fuck this. I'm going to get something pre-made. I don't give a shit. I'll Postmate just so I don't have to like talk to anybody.
Yeah.
It's so intense in a way that I could just not prepare for.
Do you understand me a lot more after being on Long Island for so long?
Of course I do. It makes perfect sense.
Dude, I go to Uncle Giuseppe's all the time because like they'll have like the cannoli dip shit. And, like, oh my God. They're cornflake chicken tenders.
Dude, it like every little detail they do there is so next level. Like, okay, at a grocery store, when someone's working, you know, at the register, the light comes on, right?
Yeah.
Fuck that. Uncle Giuseppe's, they got like this like purple flame looking thing above all the registers. It's awesome. It's like a purple light with like, I'm just like, this feels dope as hell. This feels like medieval times or something.
It's so dope. It's literally the best. But what I want to do is I want to cut to a commercial break because I could talk about Uncle Giuseppe's and food from Long Island for the next hour to 3 hours at least.
This episode is brought to you by BetterHelp and Skinny Wallet.
Both things I have after Uncle Giuseppe's.
What's the pre-made food? HelloFresh. Get delicious pre-made meals with HelloFresh. Chicken, salmon, steak, rice, corn. Fuck.
You know the deal. And not only do we have the producer of the record, co-writer, collaborator, and not only have we been talking about him for the last 5 minutes about everything from Long Island to Uncle Giuseppe's, he is a reason why I have this tattoo on my arm right here.
What does it say?
51631.
What is that?
It is the 2 area codes.
Austin, don't worry about local stuff that you can't understand.
By the way, the 2, I held up 3 fingers.
Did you get that in Long Island?
No, I actually got it out here. I was thinking of a hometown tattoo, and I was like trying to figure it out. I'm like, what do I do? And then I remembered, Joe and his band, Patent Pending, won the Billboard Battle of the Bands.
Patent Pending.
Yes, that band.
Yeah.
And so Joe's on stage, and they have a live mic for Joe on national TV in front of, I believe, 11 million people.
Too many.
And Taylor Swift was there, and so was Mike Tyson.
Dude, crazy. And not so instead
You're
of
going to see him tonight.
Yeah. So instead of shouting out his family or anything, he just goes 51631, and I'm like, I gotta get that tattooed on my arm as a Long Island tattoo.
But that's the whole family. That's the whole gang. That encompasses everybody.
Right.
But if you haven't guessed already, we have Joe Regosta on the phone right now at her first remote interview.
Jay Regosta, never
Long-time
lost.
listener, first-time caller, huge fan.
This is not your first time on the show. We once did
I know.
You're not a first-time caller. Like, that's weird.
I may have been the first listener, by the way.
That is true.
I'm here, and I feel great.
Like, eighth-time caller?
We did an interview in New Jersey for either Skate and Surf or Bamboozle, whatever festival it was.
And a wedding party walked in.
And Joe started interviewing the wedding party.
This can't be what the album's about. What do you guys want to talk about with Waterparks?
Take the time to prove it.
Can prove it.
So the album JINX obviously is recorded on Long Island, or a lot of it's recorded on Long Island. At Long Island. At Long Island on Twitter. Like we were talking about. And I wanted to bring Joe in on this because
he's way better at discussing this kind of thing than I am.
One, because I talked to him about the record for about 2 hours. Two, I'd probably say I'm one of his biggest fans. And three,
I'm one of your biggest fans. Do the math.
And I thought it was very appropriate since he worked on the record to have him in here. So I want to talk about JINX and just the writing process behind it and working with Awsten. Now, Awsten traveling to Long Island and everything to do the record. The one thing I know about Awsten, he doesn't really travel to record music typically.
I hate traveling.
I'm not going to give away. I know where he's recorded and I know where his apartment is, and it's no more than 2 square miles away for most of the time. So talk about the whole process of JINX and coming out of intellectual property and that incredible storyline, and you guys doing everything. I said it in the first part of the interview. Sounds like Eminem meets Sega Genesis music.
That's
the dream. You saw the dream board?
Yep.
Hey, wait, listen. I'm going to start by saying this. I mean this with my heart. Awsten, cover your ears. I don't want your head to get big. I think that Awsten Knight is a genius. I really do. In many different ways. I also know that when Awsten knows what he wants, he'll figure out a way to execute it. That being said,
I'm trying to read lips.
That being said, Awsten Knight, if he's put in a situation that he's uncomfortable in, can I curse on this?
Yeah.
No.
Is a bit of a miserable prick.
Wait, what was the cuss word? Is it miserable or prick?
It doesn't matter who. It was Awsten was a cursor. But I mean this to my heart. So imagine this. This kid wants to come out and make the best album of his life. He wants to do it in a way that he's not comfortable doing, which is he's inviting me in on the entire process, which is not something he normally does.
Yeah, normally it's 3 songs or something? 3 or 4 tops?
Yeah, normally it's a couple. Normally it's just a little cameo. This was an absolute relocation. Yeah. And he hates Long Island. The part of Long Island he was in is not the best.
Hang on.
Let's just talk about it. Long Island's the Alabama of the North, and Awsten doesn't love that.
Listen, I need you to specify, though, because I don't hate Long Island. I was in Calverton. Yes. The most exotic thing they have is an Applebee's.
There is an Applebee's there. There was nothing. Where he was, he may as well have been in Biloxi, Mississippi, but the outskirts of that.
Yeah.
There's nothing there. There's a car dealership.
So you put him in
this
environment. You put him in this environment where he's out here. And then Nick Zanancy, one of the producers on the album, and myself have children, which Awsten says every time. I'm like, yo, I got to go bring my kid to karate practice or something like that. He goes, can I just restate that I never was consulted when you said you were going to have babies?
I didn't sign off on those. I fucking didn't.
So imagine we're in there working on a song, let's say like Tangerine or Prowler, these harder songs on the record, talking about difficult things and talking about really weird stuff. The song Girls Need Guns, these really complicated,
it's big ideas, and they're things that require nuance sometimes. And he's like,
right.
Oh wait,
no. Let me finish this sentence.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, And then we'll be working on that line. It's the girls need guns, which is a crazy loaded thing to say. And I meant that pun. And then Awsten turns around and my kid walks up to him with these little skateboard things, tech decks.
Yeah.
And he's like, Awsten, want to see my skateboards?
It's the craziest. It feels like you're acting in a movie. It's an intense scene.
Yeah.
And then the director's kid walks up and is untying your shoe, and you're like, I'm crying right now. What are you doing?
So funny.
I'll say this. So we started this album at least 3 years ago, and Awsten, cover yours again. The growth that this human being has gone through, as a person, is actually I could cry talking about it. I'm so proud of him and so inspired by
proud. I'm putting it back on.
How difficult this journey was for him. And I mean that every song was a battle, and not a battle with each other, a battle with Awsten's self.
Yeah.
And I was heavily involved in that.
Well, because there's multiple things. Like one, for me to love something enough to put it into the world.
Yeah.
It takes a lot. A lot of songs get made. A lot of ideas happen. And so when something clicks for me, I'm just like, holy fuck. And then we're going. And then he starts to poke holes in the thing I love. And I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? This was so hard. And then he's like, you could rewrite the entire song. And I'm like, what? And
okay.
And he'll be like, well, if that's the verse you think you want to go with, I'm like, first off, fuck yourself. But like, what are you saying to me?
I would never say if that's the verse you want to go with. What I would say is don't let that be the verse you want to go with. But like, here's the issue. I don't judge me by the band that I'm in, because that's just a fraternity that I've been in for 20 years. My job in the world, I'm a professional songwriter. I won a Grammy this year during this process. I heard this. But anyway, my thing is this. I have children. Awsten has a lot of commitments in the world, and we have limited time together. Mm-hmm. So Awsten had to learn, and I had to learn a delicateness. Delicacy is a food. Anyway, I had to learn to be more delicate with my words, because halfway through this process,
and tactful.
That's right. Because I learned halfway through this process, me going, "Hey, Awsten, if that's the song, you should quit," and realizing that like that would destroy him for like 3 days, and I had to learn like, oh my god, I can't be a miserable prick to him. I need to actually like not coddle. I need to like learn how to communicate in a way that isn't so bluntly New York and
This is a person who, like, I feel like he's got 8 brothers, despite what he says, and they all they communicate aggressively.
Oh yeah, they do.
It's Long Island.
What the fuck is going on?
I can't order at Uncle Giuseppe's. Like, I'm saying it's such an aggressive energy out there.
All right. Hold on. So I had to learn to be
nice,
more not delicate, but like to explain to Awsten. The issue was this.
Yep.
There was one song in particular that Awsten was like, "This is it," and I was like, "Hey, Awsten, I love you more than anything. I believe that," and this is after I learned to be a little bit more delicate. I was like, "I believe that this particular song could be the biggest Waterpark song, not the biggest Waterpark song, like maybe one of the biggest rock songs of the last decade, let alone the best Waterpark song of all time. But if you do this, that's not going to happen." And Awsten, who was also learning to communicate with me in a different way.
Because, yeah, I'd get angry and, like, I'd leave, walk around the neighborhood. I'm like, fuck y'all.
Please let me say what happened. Please let me say what happened. Awsten literally looked at me like this. He went, and he put down like his little like healing rock that he carries around sometimes, and put down his colognes that he has for his aura and shit. Yep. And he left. He left in the middle of Calverton, Long Island, where there is literally nothing except for an actual water park with a huge sign that says
there is
water park.
I took a picture with it.
Nothing else there. He literally left. No keys. I think he had his phone, no wallet. If he had his phone, it's definitely turned off. Because I tried to call it several times. I looked at Nick and I was like, this could last any amount of time. Awsten was gone. He came back. Realistically, I've said 3 hours, but I'm going to say realistically probably about an hour and 45 minutes later. He came back and he went, I've decided I will try this one time. And then he tried it. He tried it, and it turned out to be what Awsten has said to me, and I don't know, it changes every day with Awsten because he loves the band Waterparks. He was like, all right, this is the dopest shit we ever did. And I was like, okay, and that's not because of me. That's not because of me. You have to understand, it was just me pushing Awsten to a place where I'm like, dude, think about like how much detail you put into the buttons on the fucking high def shirts. Put that detail into this song. And like watching him grow as a songwriter and a team captain, because you have to understand, I'm not like, let's write this song. This is the song. It's Awsten comes in with an idea, and I help Awsten shape that idea. Like, in no way am I coming in with like, this is the fucking song. He would kill me.
This one's
like,
called Mirage.
Is that a reference to the club on Long Island?
Is there a place called the Mirage?
Exactly yeah, it's Italian.
It was Italian Club Blanco.
It was definitely on Jersey Shore.
Fuck.
Oh, it really was. There was like children's nights to like teenage nights. Anyway, watching that process has been amazing.
When I was a teen, not as an adult person, I remember being like 16 and going to one of those teen night things and being like, this is fucked up.
Bro, I remember getting turned away at the door because, because
you had facial hair?
No hoodies, bro.
No hoodies?
Bro. No facial hair. They would have loved it if it was taped nicely. Anyway, back to the album. What songs have you guys discussed? Like, what do you want to know? What do you got?
We kind of just discussed general of the whole record, because I do a really bad job of remembering what the song title and actual lyrics of specific songs are, but I do know it as a body of work. But I do love, I will say, I do love Gwen Stefani. I think And I've talked about how witty the whole record is, and I do think the lyrics in Gwen Stefani are fucking amazing, and the rhyme schemes are genius.
Thank you.
Fun facts about Gwen Stefani.
Yes.
One time, first of all, that's Fish. I absolutely 100%. That's my favorite song on the album.
Yeah.
That's yours. Times. It's absolutely unequivocally. I fucking love it. My kids love it. Also, by the way, by the time these songs come out, these are like throwback songs for my kids because I've been listening to Gwen Stefani for like 3 years.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's another one. We're like halfway through. Anyway, but Awsten sent me a demo that he had done during COVID of a song called Gwen Stefani. And Awsten, do you remember exactly what I said? Because I know exactly what I know
exactly what you said. Your words cut deep. They remain.
What were they?
He said, "This song is fucking awesome. We have to use it. We like this music's amazing. Every melody. I don't want to change anything. You can't say any of these words."
I said, I love the melody.
And I said,
I love
why
the songs.
don't you?
It's one of the best songs.
I said, why don't you fucking die?
And I was like, bro, I love this song so damn much. I want you to say Gwen Stefani at the end of the chorus, and I want you to change every single other word in the song.
We kept, so if you want to find me, I'm dressed like Gwen Stefani. Again, another near rhyme. It only works because of how you sing it.
Yep.
I love it so much, man. And like, I remember when we were writing the verse, we were on Zoom for some of that, and damn it!
It started in your kitchen, dude.
I know, but I need to ask you things I'm allowed to talk about in these. I don't know yet. But something I want to say about that song. There's a second verse. Can I talk about it, Austin? The one that didn't happen, the director's cut.
You can talk about the director's cut. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Hey, listen.
In the song,
by the way, every one of these songs has had so many verses. Lyrics and Red Guitar both have enough material for 6 more songs.
Albums.
Oh God.
Like additional tracks.
That's insane.
Yeah.
It's not even funny. Like hours and hours, days and days.
Because we would spend an entire day on a verse. I would fall in love with it. I'd be like, yeah, we clearly came up with the fucking best version of this. He's like, but is it what you should say? I'm like, you're not Rick Rubin. Fuck you.
Yo, look at this. Yep. These are the lyrics to Gwen Stefani. Do you see how long this scroll is? Like, do you see how long? These are just like,
and that's just one of the notes. Lyrics. I work in a separate note too because he's always fucking around and messing up my paragraphs.
Yeah.
So I have like
because I also just delete things that I think are ridiculous.
Yeah, and I'm like, stop.
Austin, do you remember the actual line for Alexa?
Yeah, it was because there was in the song. I'm like, Alexa, am I fitting? Like, it's like you start asking it like existential questions or whatever.
Yeah.
But this one was, there was a part of it where, because Gwen Stefani to me is, it's the story of like an antisocial person, someone who feels like they don't belong or whatever. So it's like the choruses are like the manic episodes of that.
Okay.
And the first verse, it's kind of like reintegrating yourself and trying to like interact with the world, failing. The second verse is fucking running away from that. It's like passport, new name, jump another plane, relocate, like the whole thing. The third verse, like the bridge, that's where it's like they find you. That's like the fucking end of Frankenstein type shit. That's what this is to me. So yeah, but there is a verse we did, like, so this is a good example of like, we wrote a great verse that is like, but is that what we should, is that conceptually, overview, like bird's eye view, is that what that verse should be?
Yeah.
And so we didn't use it because it was too silly and it did not move the story forward. But it was,
right,
Alexa.
When you say too silly,
hang on.
One of the greatest songs.
Hang on. Here's the thing. The problem is sometimes things would lean, like, I like when things are tongue in cheek.
Yeah.
I don't want them to be funny.
Yeah.
And this was funny.
Oh, yeah, this was a terrible idea.
No, for the record, I want you to be on the record that it's not what we should have done. It's just a great.
Oh no, we definitely shouldn't have done this.
Yeah, it's enjoyable.
I would have fought to the death for this. But can I say the joke? I have it written right here.
Go ahead.
It's written.
Alexa, you've barely. Yeah.
Hey Alexa, you've barely touched your food. Do you not like it? Why do you keep giving me recipes for 2? Wait, no, Alexa, do you like your food? If you're not going to eat it, why do you keep giving me recipes?
Yeah,
for
that's
2?
what it is.
I might
blame
get
it
that
on the Wi-Fi,
next.
girl. We got a connection.
So fucking stupid.
Don't speak.
There's
I just want your attention.
There's so many. There's also a Tragic Kingdom thing in there too.
Wait, was the Don't Speak a callback?
Speak.
Yeah,
Don't Speak was a callback? I love that.
Don't speak. I just want your attention.
Yeah.
He told Alexa not to talk. Anyway, like I could tell you 100 stories about every single one of these songs because every one of them was such a moment in our lives. Because as all this is happening, like, you know, my children are achieving things. There's so many things going on in my other musical life. There's
Jeff went to
Austin
jail.
did tours during this.
Otto
Jeff
went to jail
a bunch, a lot. And like, so Austin, you know, his whole entire life changed from the first note we wrote for this to this exact moment. And it keeps changing. Like the last week, I don't believe has been your best week as far as I've heard from you. Like, cause also when I don't hear from Awsten for a couple like hours or days, it's like, oh man, something's going on.
Something happened.
But to watch all of these things change so quickly. So it's like when we're doing songs like Nobody But You, where that started, Austin's life looked like this. When we revisited it and made it what it is now, Austin's life was 75 miles away from where that thing's like it's his as that life changed, so the songs changed too. And we're talking about managers, labels, we're talking about friends and family and all kinds of stuff that make an album great, but make it hard to do. Because as you're dealing with the loss of this or that, or this comfort or this friend or this manager or this professional situation, you're also supposed to make exciting art that you love. So there's a somberness.
For the record, I hate change. I want it to be known how much I love and crave consistency.
Wait, since when?
Fuck you. And
I'm just gonna do the radio thing and agree with him.
Yeah.
There was one day Austin had a song, he had a version of the song, and like there weren't harmonies yet. He didn't sing harmonies. There wasn't a mix. It was just the song. Like it just existed so he could hear it. And that's when I realized that Awsten didn't know the difference between a demo and a mix. Because then whoever mixed it, Nick mixed it. It doesn't matter, but Nick mixed it. And it was different, like this much or this much. So Awsten Knight called me and said, I literally want to die or kill Nick because I can't listen to this song anymore. And like,
one of us has to go.
Yes, but also maybe how he really felt because like he hates change that much. So to work on an album with this many songs on it that change this frequently to fit the whole album. Like Awsten doesn't want to make singles. He wants to make an album. He wants to make an experience so that Waterparks fans have an era in their life, like a moment, like a thing they can look back on 5 years from now. Like, man, remember the JINX era. Like, do you remember that time? Shout out to Taylor Swift, but like she can't corner the market on eras, right? Anyway, Awsten wants to create an entire experience from the merch to when you walk into the venues to the staging and all that stuff. So imagine doing that for 3 years and he's not allowed to show anybody. He's not allowed to talk about it. I'm not allowed to show anybody. Special guests are up in the air. Everything's left and right. We have to change this because of that.
No one's clapping for you while you're making it. You don't get clapped at for like 3 years.
I'm Tinkerbell. All right. So if no one claps at Tinkerbell, she dies. Like that's how you revive Tinkerbell.
That's
if
how
I'm Tinkerbell, Austin's whatever is worse than Tinkerbell. Because if there's no one clapping, he's like, what the fuck are we doing this for? Which is like, I can relate to maybe better than anyone else in the world. So when I see this happen to him, I genuinely feel bad. And I'm like, how do I help this kid with this thing? I just don't know.
Hell yeah.
But he did the same for me, man. Like, he walks me through all this stuff. And I do have to say something else that maybe Awsten doesn't want people to know.
Great.
That I could tell you're not wearing pants in the reflection because I see your bare ass.
Yeah, that's right.
What does that tattoo say?
It's 51631. All right, so listen. There's two things. I will not reveal the person. I will not reveal the circumstance. But Awsten Knight was in a very, 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 very fancy New York City place. And he spilled a drink on a person that is globally popular. Like, I mean, so over the top famous.
I didn't do that.
He spilled, and it was Awsten, quote, and I'll say this out loud, learning how to socialize.
What?
Awsten's been on tour for his entire adult life.
Stream Gwen Stefani.
So I will reveal the end of that story another day. And then the other thing I want people to know.
It ended with me apologizing some.
Oh my God, it was so fucking funny. I was like, because I had to leave. I was like, this is one of the greatest moments of my entire life. Like, I love it, love it, love it. The other thing was.
Think about that when you asked me to go outside.
It's going to haunt me.
What?
What was the other thing I wanted to say that people don't want to know, Awsten?
Oh, there's a handful. A couple handfuls.
Gosh darn it.
A couple dozens of handfuls.
Are there other songs that you guys are talking about or no?
We're just kind of going, man.
Yeah, we're just ripping right now. Ripping and riffing.
I'm going to look at a list of songs. I have a couple more minutes here before I got to take my kid to basketball, which is what Awsten heard every single day when he was here.
Didn't say yes to you doing this.
You never did.
I love it. And also, Joe's been here with a Dana face, his wife, on his shirt the whole time for everyone. Everyone.
So good.
He said, I can't get one of those shirts. I was like,
what?
Why not?
No, you definitely can. You want the dog one, though. All right, Waterparks songs. Let me see. Power Tangerine, the Pixar one, Gwen Stefani, Girls and Guns, Mirage, Any Minute Now, There's Confidential. All right. I mean, what other song do you want to talk about, Awsten? Because I can give you 100 stories about each one.
I mean, there was one. What was like track 6?
6. Is that Better Than Therapy?
Yes, Better Than Therapy.
Yeah.
Dude, that one fucking rips.
Yeah.
And then also
that was one of the last ones.
Really? Mm-hmm. So lyrically too, just like the connection and everything to therapy and like just saying something is better in therapy because you've been so outspoken about just everything you go through your personal life.
Yeah.
What was that kind of thought process just like kind of using that expression? Because obviously someone's going to read that and just be like, what?
Yeah, well, so Better Than Therapy, actually, let me start it. So the thing is, it was toward, like I said, it was toward the end of all of this. Like it was based, like there was like a week where we added Better Than Therapy, did like a couple other tracks, and the one no, right? Yeah. And parentheses no. And through this process, okay, when Joe and I are like starting to try and work on something, the first thing is he goes, well, you got titles? I was like, of course I have titles. I write down titles all the time. I've got massive lists of things, because like sometimes it just starts like that, where it's like that's what, if lyrics were confidential, that just started as a title.
I love that.
And he was like, so what happens is he goes, cool, how does that one go? And I say, fuck you.
No.
Hang on. I say, if I knew, it would be written and done. These are cool titles. And he's like, okay, but like, what is it? How does it go? And I'm like, I'm going to freak out. You know what I mean? And so, but hang on. No, hang on. I'm saying toward the end of this process though, I've gotten better at this, where I can look at a title and be like, I think it's that. And so Better Than Therapy was on the title list, and I'm not like, so there was like maybe 10 minutes.
I think you had the title Better Than Therapy before we wrote Sneaking Out of Heaven on your phone.
Probably. That sounds right. And because sometimes they sit there for a while.
Yeah.
Like Prowler was on there. But hey, I gotta have one ear off, otherwise it's weird.
Dude, it was so weird putting on the headphones versus not the headphones, because I literally feel like I'm listening to you on Spotify right now. It's so weird.
You sound great.
Are we getting streams right now?
No.
So okay. I went to Cervini's, and one of the many Zachs in the Parks world, and Joe was gonna jump on. I think he was doing something with one of his kids, classic, and it was like we're starting. There was like kind of an instrumental. It was like just the riff and like the do 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 bim 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 bim, and like the drums, and I was like going through titles. Joe wasn't on yet, and I was like, Better Than Therapy. I was like, oh. Like this is what Joe would like. This is what I've learned. I'm like, oh, you're Better Than Therapy. It's like, okay, great. It's a love song. Oh, because also Cervini was like, I really like when you do love songs. There's not a lot of there's not enough love songs yet. And I was like, okay, I can do that. Here. And I was like scrolling through. I was like, okay, Better Than Therapy. You're Better Than Therapy. And then go. And it, like the first. What did I have when you had jumped on? It was like a verse, basically. This would be a
perfect moment for me to jump in on this story.
Okay.
I'm in. Tag me in. All right. Wait. 2 things. One. You also go, lyrics are confidential. I'll be like, cool, what does that mean to you? And you go, fuck you. And that's every single song.
Well, because he knows that I'm like, okay, if I'm showing you a title from this list, it's because I don't know what it means yet. And he's like, so what's that mean?
But as much as he forgets that I'm going to ask that question, I forget that he's not going to have an answer. So we both piss each other off in this way. All right, but look, Awsten, this is exactly what happened. I'm standing right where I'm standing right now, probably wearing the same shirt. And they show me this riff, and he shows me the end of the chorus. You're better than therapy. I sound just like you. I don't know why you're here. Like, I can just do that.
Right.
And why he's moving like this.
Imagine if they replaced you with me. People would be so mad.
Stonks would be going up.
They would not. He went, you're better than therapy. And then was like, and before I said anything, because Austin's like, he's going to hate all this, so I'm just going to run. He was like, I'm thinking about this for a verse melody.
Dramatic.
And I went like this. I went exactly like this. I went, I fucking love that. And he went, dude, shut the fuck up. Like a bad movie scene where he's like, what'd you say?
So funny.
It was so good. Like that song.
I'm used to being ready for war.
Yeah.
I'm used to being ready for war. So I'm like, go ahead.
That song happened in one day, which is not how any of these songs happened.
No.
So that was so exciting. Any Minute Now was pretty fast, but that was very, very, very exciting.
We started Any Minute Now in
that song.
Jathan's Airbnb, where he was absolutely in the garage the whole time, but he was pretending he was the owner.
We stayed in Airbnb where he was like, I'm not here. He was definitely
there, and the air conditioning didn't work, and so we bought like 4 high-power industrial fans, and it was like August in Palm Springs, and the AC wasn't on.
Oh, no.
Yeah, it was like 100 degrees in there. I was mad as fuck. We went to Home Depot.
Jesus.
But Better in Therapy helped round out the whole album. Like, there's Waterparks in every single one of these songs, like, mega. Like, every single song has Awsten's attitude, personality, the sound that him, Jeff, and Otto have created over the years. All of that is there. And it's chaotic in its organization, which is like, I guess a weird thing to say, but exactly how it feels. So like Awsten always says, don't look at your phone, turn out the lights and listen to the album. And I actually agree with him for the first time.
I did
anything.
I did that. I did that last night when I listened to it for the first time. Yeah.
That brings me so much joy.
No distractions, no nothing.
That's the way to do it, because you don't get a first listen back.
Yeah.
And it's like and when I say that, I mean like once you already know what's going to happen in a song, it's kind of like watching a movie for, the 10th time or whatever. If you've got like a comfort movie or one that you just enjoy having, like, what everyone's going to say, like what's coming. But that first watch, you're just like, like you're so locked in, and it's such a crazy ride. And I feel like songs even sound different to me.
Oh, 100%.
Once you're like used to a song and you know what's going to come, like, what it is now. But like, I don't know. I don't know why it is, but like, when I listen to anything for the first time, and then like that first time versus 6 months from then, completely different fucking song in my head.
Oh, 100%. Because then you start like paying attention to different parts of it too.
Yeah, and you like like your brain starts to like form what it is and like understand. But like, whereas before you're just kind of like, what the fuck is this? And like, I don't know if I'm predicting what's coming, or like if like the synths are scratching my brain in a certain way that like it feels like so new at the time that it may not do again.
Yeah.
After I'm used to it.
Crazy. But Joe, I know you have to leave to get your kid from basketball practice or to basketball practice.
To basketball. Ball is life.
Can you believe he's having a 4th?
Are you really? Congratulations.
I'm not. No, I would love to. I looked at Dana last night and was like, should we have 5 more kids? I fucking love it. I love these little monsters.
If he has 2 more kids, we will never write a song again.
I can't wait to hear that story.
I can't wait.
To piss Awsten off real quick, I'm not going to do that. Why would I do that?
Well,
see? That's called growth, guys. Do you see this?
This is the worst birthday I've ever had.
I just want to say a couple things before Joe gets out of here. One, I do love that intellectual property ends with me and JINX starts with Joe. Very Long Island.
Oh my God, yeah.
Yep.
Wait, wow. Look at that.
Yeah.
Wow.
And it's crazy.
I love that
and Greatest Hits starts with me.
That's wild.
Isn't this crazy? We all start and end water.
That can't.
You're like, that's not weird.
I don't know about that one.
And it's crazy because I'm like, I literally have the memory burned into my head of being at Jones Beach in 2016 where we are all meeting for the first time in a triangle. We were in a triangle formation.
I met you because Fish said you should meet this guy.
Wait,
really?
I thought you guys had played a show or two beforehand.
We met.
No, you brought me over to meet them because it was.
What year was that?
2016.
Oh my God! I thought we met for the first time in 2018, and I was like furious at the airport.
You were supposed to tour with us, and then your manager said that's a bad look because you guys were supposed to open for us in England before you guys got big over there. I swear to Christ that happened.
Really?
Like they were locked. Like Ed Sellers had booked it all. Like there's paper trails on this. Like Waterparks was in. And the only reason they were in is because somebody sent me the band, like, would this band be good? And it brought me to they sent me a Facebook link. I was like, why the fuck are you sending it's like in my eyes?
Because they also have kids.
And then it said only moms use Facebook as like their links. And I was like, that's the fucking band. I didn't even listen. It was during the blue hair days.
Yep.
And you guys were locked in. Everything was set. And then you guys pulled out last minute because
it's crazy. It's crazy that it was locked and I didn't hear about it.
But that's when I met you later, and I probably said something hilariously sarcastic that you weren't ready for. Like, oh, what's up, bro? You don't fucking open for us, you little bitch. Something like that.
I'll never forget.
And then we opened a tour, and then we opened the same tour for you in England 2 years later. Except there were people there. I shouldn't say that. There were people in England for us, but yours was way bigger, which was great. I had a great time.
I'll never forget that day because you saw me walking in with my family and you were just like, Fish, wait for your fucking family. Stop walking far ahead of them.
That does sound like him.
He's a fast walker. We walk fast in New York. Mm-hmm. Wait, okay. Awsten, I'm very proud of you. Fish, I'm more proud of you. You've had an incredible 6 months here, bud.
Dude.
No, Fish has really been doing it, man.
Yeah, no, you got a new office. It's beautiful. You wouldn't know anything about that because you're stuck at Long Island.
Around Long Island. No, Fish has been like doing like personal growth and stuff. Like he's really, Awsten, I'm very proud of you, but I talk to you every day. Fish, I caught up with the other day and it was all at once. So it was very, I'm proud of both of you equally. How about that?
He's got a dollar too.
Great.
Dude, you're not the only person
part of our job.
Yeah.
It's really weird. There's been about like 5 or 6 people recently who have said I've gotten taller.
You got another like inch and a half.
It's because of your confidence, bud.
Yeah.
It's because you're
Maybe it's a posture thing.
because you don't hate yourself.
Interesting.
It's wonderful.
Hell yeah.
Well, no, it is. That's the math.
Awsten,
I'm very proud of you. And I'd like to give a shout out to Austin's management team who deals with this disaster. And by disaster, I mean Awsten Knight's psyche every single day. Because watching that happen has been fucking amazing.
My psyche is a gift.
Poor Evans had to deal with me for like the last 15 years.
Shout out Zach.
Oh my God,
Shout out another
crazy.
Zach.
That's wild.
I've known him for a really long time.
Really?
He managed my friend's band who was crashing on my couch in my first apartment.
Who?
Chris Castellino's band, Cardinox, with Thomas from Forgive Durden.
Who are you talking about? Who's managing?
Evan.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah.
Wait, but
it's pronounced Awesome.
This sub-manager, Zach Autry, will call me. I'll talk to Awsten. I'll hear something. I'll call Zach Autry to find out, like, what does this mean? And he's like, brother, just another mountain. Thank God I'm ready to climb. And I just, like, every day I'm like, this kid is a fucking warrior. And I'm really proud of this part of the process. Like, watching all of it, Otto and Jeff, and, like, it's just been amazing. I'm a proud parent, okay? I'm allowed to be a parent to Waterparks, too. I'm just very excited about the whole thing.
Who do you like more, Jeff or your kids?
No, I like my kids a lot more. Jeff's a prisoner. He's in jail.
Yeah, but convicts deserve chances.
Second chances.
Do you believe in rehabilitation?
Man, this album took everything that Awsten Knight has. So if you've ever liked the band Waterparks and if you've ever hated the band Waterparks, this is the perfect time to buy the album JINX so you can prove a point to your friends, good or bad.
It's true. It's the last one. It took everything.
Oh, Jesus, don't say that. Joe's not having the 2 kids yet.
Yeah. He's like, hang on. We need another album.
But Joe, before you leave, I want to talk uninterrupted.
You sent me a song idea the other day, unsolicited.
You what?
You sent me a song idea the other day, unsolicited.
Yep.
I want to talk about Joe uninterrupted for like a minute.
Yep.
Joe has been consistently one of the nicest dudes in the world since I was about, I'd say 12 years old. That's when Patent Pending came out, like in 2006. So literally I've been listening to Joe for over 20 years now.
That's crazy.
I've met him at so many local shows. He's always been the most supportive guy in the world. Has always had the wittiest vlogs.
Yes.
MySpace, they were posting the funniest shit in the world. Patent Pending.
Hey, it's Peyton Pending and Soulja Boy online doing vlogs first.
Some of the best, some of the funniest music, some of the funniest lyrics, best bits. Also, some of the most serious and heartfelt lyrics that any band on Long Island was doing, and really formed a community on Long Island and a safe space for everyone to really talk and be there for each other. And not only that, I was inspired for Fishmas by Joe and Patent Pending because they did a holiday show every year for about 15 plus years straight.
That's right.
Yep. And
coming up on the 23rd year or 22nd year.
Yeah. Wait, 22nd. Holy shit. Oh, yeah, I was right then. COVID knocked out 15 in a row then.
Crazy.
That's right.
But then also, Joe and his band Patent Pending are celebrating 20 years of Save Each Other. The kids are doing just fine.
He's blushing so hard.
On June 5th and 6th at Amityville Music Hall.
I've never seen you
Long
look
Island.
like this.
Well, Fish is being very nice, and I don't want to cry on idobi radio. So I'm holding it as hard as I possibly can.
Yeah, tears are good for ratings.
It's not about me. It's about idobi, and it's about Awsten and Waterparks and the people who have to deal with Waterparks every day.
I've hit Joe up for 2 fan favors today. I literally never hit Joe for fan favors anymore. Used to all the time. Today I was like,
oh, shout out Jax. Happy birthday, bud.
Yeah. So Jax's favorite song, you know Jax, right?
Oh, yeah. I don't know if we've met officially, but like I know who they are.
Yeah. So her favorite song is Douchebag by Pat and Pending. And I was like, Joe, it's Jax.
That's crazy. Is Jax from Long Island?
Yeah, she's from Long Island too.
Wow. It really is everyone.
Shows with us. It's really crazy.
Dang.
You can play 6 Degrees of Kevin Bacon with Pat and Pending, and it's pretty easy to get there.
Hell yeah. But
we're diseased.
I hit him up.
Northeast.
I hit him up for that, and he was very willing to do it, and then he was willing to hop on FaceTime last minute. So
well, that's when he was like, oh, can you do this? I was like, absolutely. And then Autry hit me up. I was like, yo, you did this interview? I was like, I guess so. Here we are.
I love it.
All right, I got to go to basketball. I love you guys very much. Awsten, congratulations. This is finally over. You're allowed to breathe now. You're allowed to... You did it, buddy. I love you very much. Fish, I love you.
I love you. That was a
great day.
That was a Long Island 10 minutes with Joe Ragasta. For the first time ever, we got Mr. Biggie live on air with us in the new studio.
Mr. Baby talking the mic.
He has a lot to say.
Shy.
Yeah. So this is a first for Biggie, but Awsten, it's a first for him too, because he is the first artist to do an interview in every single idobi radio office.
Boom.
You saw the haunted one with the haunted fucking crawl space back in the day.
Of course I did.
Yeah, that's where we did the first Merry Fishman special.
Yes.
Yeah.
Dang.
Crazy.
Yeah. So, the first or second time I was there was like I remember, like I don't drink, I've never drank, but there's a really big bottle of alcohol, and I remember walking around the studio with it.
It was my 5th of Jack that I had at the studio for before my show.
I was like, damn, this is intense. And then I just like walked around with it for the rest of the time.
It was so funny. That was the Merry Fishmas one.
Yes.
Yeah, because we have the picture. I think you have the picture of you pretending to puke in that stupid small bathroom.
I was laying in the bathroom.
Yeah. But the first time I met you was at the office, or in the parking lot of the office. Yeah. You were going around handing out your headshot to all the casting directors in the complex.
Hustling.
Yeah. And I was
like, wow, Los Angeles.
And I found out that you don't even know if it was your headshot you were handing.
They were not my head. I don't have headshots, so it was definitely not my. Like I got headshots, and I was just like, take my headshot, please.
And the beginning of 2016 or end of 2015, you definitely did not have headshots.
Fuck no.
Didn't even know what a headshot was.
No, I had $0 for at that time, and for the next like 2.5 years after, 3 years after, that's something.
I think it's been 10.
I could not afford headshots.
Crazy.
Yeah.
But either way, that was a kind of...
I got no calls.
That was kind of the intro to our friendship, which is awesome. And I feel like that was a perfect intro to our friendship.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah.
I think it set a bar.
It truly did.
Yeah.
And another thing I thought about fucking with you with the interview today, I was just going to play the end of Last Night on Earth.
You should.
Just literally the whole time and just be like, this is Waterparks.
This is Waterparks. Beautiful.
Dude.
Honestly, I remember putting that in the demo of Night Out on Earth, and at the end, like, you know, there was like these beautiful grand pianos that were just so nice, like the harmonies and the strings was just fucking perfect to me. Everything, like it just hit my brain so right, but just fading out I was like, I could tell this isn't like it yet. And the song itself is so encompassing of everything that we've done that I was like, you know, Fish is the first person to interview us like on a radio thing ever. And so I dug back and I found that, and it was just so beautiful. And like that immediately, like I already was like obsessed with the music, and it got me like emotional because it's just like the chords and everything. It was perfect. But having that, like that segment on there, I fucking instantly got that hot feeling in my nose. I was like, oh man, this is it. I'm getting the chills. This is what it has to be, like, for sure. You know what I mean? Like getting those chills, that's how you know you're like either done or close.
Yeah. And it's crazy because you hit me up. I remember, I think you FaceTimed me, which you never do. And you're like, yo, can you just say these things over and over again on a voice note?
Oh yeah.
Because we ADR'd it or whatever. Like one part.
Oh, there was one section where, because it was like cut down. It was obviously cut down. Yeah. Like, and I think one of the things, like, I don't know if we were talking over you, or there was some random thing where I was like, that line needs to be replaced, but everything else is like perfect.
And you didn't tell me, I don't think you told me what it was for when I was doing it.
Well, because what if I'm like, yeah, man, this is closing the album, and then it doesn't happen?
Yeah.
I never like to tell people, I don't like to set like an expectation. Yeah. So I'm just like, can I have this?
So something I'm going to talk about in 2 seconds, circling back to the beginning of the interview.
Yeah.
When I was talking about how, I lost my whole train of thought with that.
Is it because I looked you in the eyes?
Yeah, honestly, I just lost my whole train of thought with that. But just like kind of circling back in the beginning. Yeah, I don't even remember what we talked about at the beginning of the interview with that song and intellectual property. Oh, talking about how I literally hate listening to advances for Waterparks because I want to listen to it with you guys. Yeah. But I had that interview for intellectual property. Obviously, I had to listen to the whole record.
Right.
And I listened to the whole... Biggie, get away from Awsten's coffee.
Aw, baby, sleepy.
So, I listened to the whole record, and that was the first time I heard it, was the night before, and I remember hitting you up like, dude, are you serious?
That's incredible.
Yeah, because I think you had asked me, yo, did you listen to a record? And I was like, no, I haven't listened because I don't want to listen till the last possible minute of me having to, like, do it before the interview.
Right.
And I heard it. Dude, I remember I was eating green apple. I think I was eating Chinese food, honestly.
Ooh.
And I remember just eating and I start tearing up. I'm like, no way is this part of the song. Like, I'm literally going on like the Apple thing, Foursquare. I'm like, any other no, just Safari's open right now. No way, this is so sick.
That makes me so happy. Oh my God, like checking other apps just to make sure they're...
Yeah.
That's the best.
And then also, like, I'll probably never put out a record that gets released in record stores. But
Why?
I said probably.
Yes, you can.
I could, but... I got to go to Amoeba with my mom to go buy the record with my voice on it. And then we put it in, because she had a rental, so it had a CD player. So I got to put it right into the CD player, listen with my mom, like as if it was like the first time I ever like put out a record. It was so cool.
That makes me so happy.
So forever grateful for that moment.
Shout out your mom.
Yeah.
So sweet.
So she says hi, by the way. I told her you were coming in studio, but I spelt out your name for her because I didn't want Biggie to know, because all day I've just been telling him there's a surprise coming. So I was like, AWSTEN's
it's
coming.
It's so funny because, like, he was, like, all over me, and now he's being shy. Why are you being shy,
He's camera
baby?
shy. Get up here, bud.
Oh, you're okay.
So now with JINX, obviously, like Joe talked about, there was a lot going on in between intellectual property and JINX. Mm-hmm. Dude, if you want to think about it in a crazy way, people almost go through an entire high school cycle in that amount of time.
No, trust me. Like, I had that... I'm so sorry. I had that thought the other day where I was like, the amount... Like, I feel like I don't even mean this in the way that people often bring it up. This is so funny. He's like pushing his face into the carpet. Like, the amount of time like anyone changes as a person, like over the course of like, it's over 3 years. Mm-hmm. Like, I think about like, you know, like you said, like it's like starting and ending high school basically.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that's so wild. It feels like so many of me worked on this album. Mm-hmm. And like normally there's kind of the thought of like, oh, like purple haired Awsten wrote Fandom. Yeah. And then like green haired Awsten wrote greatest hits and like recorded greatest hits. It's like a weird thing for people to think about. This one, it's legit like red hair, the like red and blonde, like weird bleach one, mustache, red and black hair. Me wrote songs on it. Like, the like like the blue, pink, and purple, like the hair I had at like Lala, the teal hair, then just like normal blonde, like base, like it feels like normally it's one of me that works on these things. It's like 8 of me.
But when you say it like that, it makes it even cooler thinking about the lyrics on the album and how they all interconnect to become one Awsten. Like between, and it's not only just like you're not even making intellectual property references on JINX, you're making references from your whole discography on there.
Yeah.
So talk about how important that storytelling is for you, because everything you do is so meticulous, and I take so many notes from you. Do I execute them great? No, but I do take notes from you.
You do great. What are we talking about?
But everything you do is so intentional. Like I even know there's like a handful of references. I don't want to give away the references, but like I was like, that's cool as shit how they did that.
Yeah.
So talk about how important it is for you to always incorporate those. And then I want to ask you something else about the record when it comes to that.
So it honestly, it happened like because the songs are so personal and real to me, and because Waterparks, it is my life. Like it's hard. It's funny because if people are writing songs about themselves, their feelings, their life, their experiences, and then like for me, I'm like, yeah, this is my life, and it's almost hard not to reference things or like kind of give nods to other times, because all of those experiences and those eras or whatever, like they lend themselves and they all build to what it is now. And so I feel like it's like half the time it's not even like a conscious thing. I'm just like, this is this is the most saturated version of the truth.
Yeah.
Like, and it happens to coincide with another truth that has been discussed before or built on top of it. And it just feels like a very natural building block, you know?
Yeah. No, it's really cool. And then something I've noticed on this record too is I've used this word a few times in the interview, and I think it's the first time I've ever used this expression, is the inflection on your voice.
Yeah.
You do so many different accents and inflections on your voice
that
it's so fucking cool that like it kind of seems like you're pretending to be a part of the person talking to Awsten who's singing back on the chorus.
Yeah. I mean, 100%. Like that's cool. Absolutely the case in like a handful of songs. Yeah. So it's like, or at least on parts, because sometimes it's conceptual.
Yeah.
You know, like for Tell Me Why, like before we had any features or anything, we had just me doing all of these like voices. So when I'm doing God, I'm like, my child, you know, doing like the thing, or like the devil, I'm being like, I tried like a bunch of devil voices, but or like Red Guitar, I'm like talking to like child me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Or like Tastes Like Tangerine is, I mean, you know what, no spoilers, but it's like it's like the most bombastic, loud, caricaturistic version of something very dark.
Yeah.
And that chorus to me, I was like, I feel like it doesn't make sense for like the character of like me to be singing it. Mm-hmm. It needs to be like a fucking kind of like a shitty little like demon version of me. You know what I mean? So there's like different, there's kind of like different accents or voices throughout the songs, and then to me, what I've just like seen and heard like across all genres of music, so many things that like stay with me, so many people's like lines stick with me extra based on like where they hit in like certain pockets, or based on like what letters or like were like emphasized on, or like whatever like vowels were like bent or adjusted. Like like when people like rap things in like an odd or like less than standard approach, or like in pop when there's like just like a weird, like there will be like weird textures on voices. And so to me, sometimes it is just a matter of like, okay, the song math is there, the chords are right, I'm saying what needs to be said, but now how am I fucking saying it? And it almost like takes the place of a feature for me. Like where instead of like having somebody else sing this part that I feel like it shouldn't just be me, I'll just like kind of like take on a new persona for a second to accomplish like sonically what needs to be done.
Yeah.
And
you do such a great job at it.
Thank you. And then
that's why I call someone else.
But yeah, like with like lyrics, for example, it's so like the way all the words like hit in relation to the drums, whether it's like right before or after certain snares, it like provides like a different energy, or like even like doing some parts slow and then speeding them up right at the end to like make it in time for that measure. It just makes it kind of feel like you're like, whoa, but like it's so much more fluid and feels more human and real. Yeah. But it's also very intentional. You know what I mean? Or it's like the verse where it's like fucking like waiting by my car in the parking lot. No, it's like there's a very like, I don't like that part gets like so many people are like that gets stuck in my head like constantly. Yeah. And it's because of like how it's hitting and like which words are like sliding, or like what like the consonants are doing. You know, phonetically, it's like almost like little hooks in itself throughout most of the verses on the album.
Yeah, no. And it's so hooky.
Thank you.
And now the only question I haven't really asked you about the record, is there a common theme between each song? From my perspective, it's just you and your conscience talking.
Feels like that.
Yeah.
But it's definitely like over the course of time.
Okay.
You know what I mean? There's a lot of different versions of me. You know, it's like throughout. I mean, you get that right away with Tell Me Why.
Yeah.
It kind of like sets the tone thematically for everything that comes after it. Like it's so about self-actualization and time.
Yeah.
The relation between those things. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So it goes a lot deeper than like,
well, because you talk to yourself. Like I fucking talk to myself all the time. And like every day, and like I feel like I look crazy sometimes. Like I sent off a package at UPS the other day, which I haven't had to do in a while. It was irritating as hell. They were helpful, but I was still irritated. And I was like walking it was because of the parking. That's what it was. I had to park like 2 blocks away. I was like, this LA is so stupid for that. But I was walking on the sidewalk and I was like talking. I was like muttering. I was like, da, 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 da. And I see people looking at me I think they're at like JINX or some shit. And they're like watching me talk to myself. And I was like, ah. But like, I feel like I do that all the time. And that's so much like that happens so much throughout these songs. It's either like describing like a character of how I feel in certain interactions, or even things like Red Guitar, Tell Me Why, Any Minute Now. Like it's so in relation to like time and like coming to terms with who you are in all of these spaces.
Yeah.
You know?
That's so sick. It's like, it's obviously you have like your tongue in cheek, like quippy type stuff. Like I'm just having sex, but at least I don't want to die. But now like this new era of Waterparks, like I'm listening to it. I'm like, this is some of the deepest shit I've listened to. Maybe it's because I know you very closely.
It makes me happy.
And I'm like, this is personal as shit.
Yeah.
Like this is like as like poppy and quippy, witty, all the
But see,
words.
that's the thing. It needs to be fun.
Yeah.
It needs to be fun to listen to. Otherwise, like I should just record a therapy session and be like, there you go.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it needs like sonically it has to be interesting.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Stylistically, like it all needs to be, I mean, and like, you know what I mean? Sometimes the intention is like, you know what? Actually, I would love it if, you know, what would it sound like? What would Waterparks sound like in this era?
Yeah.
Or this era, if they worked with this producer in 2002, or you know what I mean? It kind of like bouncing around time in that way, but it all needs to be packaged in a way that's so enjoyable to listen to. But yeah, like you're saying, lyrics resonate like the most when I think they resonate the most when they're the most honest.
Yeah.
And I learned that really early with like 21 Questions. I legitimately didn't think it was good enough for Double Dare.
Really?
Yeah. And like 3 people were like, you should do it. I think I was just scared because I'd never just, it was always like me with a million layers of instrumental, and this is just an acoustic. And like, I think I also wasn't that confident with singing. I was just like, I do this because it's what I do.
Yeah.
And oh yeah, or like Tantrum. Like it was so like freeing to put out a song like that where it's just like straight. I was just like fucking so angry. It was palpable. It was like naming names and just violent and threatening. And I was just like, this feels good.
Yeah.
And so like, I think when you're that personal, it just like resonates so much more with people than music that does it less.
Yeah, no, for sure. And now, what is your obsession with tangerines? Because you have the high def fragrance that's tangerine scented.
Yeah, it is tangerine.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
Oh,
there's orange and tangerine, but actually Orange Frost is tangerine.
Oh, that's so funny. And then also the green cover, which I'm going to fuck up which record it was. It's
Fandom.
All Fandom. It's all oranges or tangerines on there. And now
those are oranges.
Oranges. Either way, you love the citric
orange
acid.
juice from HEB back in Texas. It's a grocery store. It's my fucking favorite.
Yeah.
Like all time, that's my favorite drink. I miss it every day. I occasionally find like little substitutes out here, but nothing comes close. I used to drink like a gallon a day.
Jesus.
Yeah, it was acid reflux like a mother. Actually, during Fandom is when I got it really bad, and there was like a day in the studio where I was like, why can't I hit any notes? I think I was trying to sing Telephone. Yeah, that's what it was. And you know what? Okay, my voice was so fucked from like the amount, because I would just eat like the spiciest Thai food and like crawfish and drink
black
orange
coffee
juice
all the time.
Yeah, and so I was just demolishing my shit. I went to a EMT over it, and he showed me like in my throat what was going on. I was like, ugh. But anyway, you can actually so I did not sing for like 2 weeks.
Yeah,
I had to just eat like white rice and like grilled chicken with like no seasoning to just get my shit to go back to normal.
Biggie's like, I feel you.
He's like, yeah, me too, man. But you can actually hear, there's one thing on the album that I kept from that time. At the end of Reboot, I don't even know where I put my phone. Where did I put my phone? Fuck it. Oh, it's in my pocket. It's beautiful. Life is beautiful. At the last chorus, at the top of the last chorus, whenever I do like the love, and there's like a background like really high, like that strainy one, that's what everything sounded like when I had my reflux thing going on.
No!
That was in that time. I was like, let me just hit these backgrounds, and I was doing like the low growly ones in the chorus.
Yeah.
And then with that one, everything I did, even like easy notes like love, like just easy shit, was so strained but it sounded fucking awesome on that part. And because it's like hard to make it sound that strained when it's actually like not hard at all to sing.
Yeah.
But my shit was so fucked up. Sorry, there was a lot of cussing. And you could hear it on the break before like the music comes back in. It's like, ah! That's what I sounded like.
That's insane.
Yeah. So anyway, Easter egg. Oh, fuck. Like them? Who cares?
I just found out bunnies don't lay eggs.
They're mammals.
Yeah. You know what? When someone said it out loud about how Easter eggs and all that stuff.
I see how you got there.
And, actually, Jax's podcast, I was listening to the first
I don't know why I looked like,
yeah.
What's up?
I was just doing the Long Island thing.
Yeah.
With my hands. Oh, Mamma Mia.
Fucking Jax over there with the podcast.
Yeah, Jax with her fucking podcast. It's not on idobi Radio, but I
What?
fully support.
Wow.
Because obviously I post all our shows all the time.
Yeah.
So, like, I specifically had to be like, just being a supportive friend, not on idobi. Congrats, Jax.
Nice. You're a good sport.
Yeah. On our first episode, it's a podcast about being a mom. It's called Badass Mother Friends.
Nice.
Yeah. And she's like, yeah. And, like, I had to explain, like, bunnies don't lay eggs. And dude,
and
it
you were
blew
like,
my fucking mind.
Wait a second.
Literally, I became like the Mr. Krabs meme.
Oh my God. Yeah. Do eels lay eggs?
Yes. I think they do. Isn't eel egg a thing with sushi?
Eel eggs.
Mr. Biggie definitely wears eggs.
Ew.
Yeah, I don't do seafood. That's one of few things we disagree on.
End this shit. Cut it.
This interview's over.
That's crazy to me. Why?
I don't like the taste. But either way, JINX is coming out in July.
Who cares? Eat crawfish with me.
What is it? July 23rd?
24th.
24th. Mm-hmm. But you know what? I'm going to go to Australia and get it a day early.
Woo! That's a good idea.
Yeah. Well, technically, 9
go to
p.m.
Perth.
on the 23rd.
Mm-hmm. That's true. Or you could just wait till 9 p.m. here.
Yeah, exactly. On the 23rd
yes.
of July.
Yeah.
And I was thinking of something else that's happening on the 23rd of July.
Oh?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Well, I mean, we talked about it before the interview, but we have 3 months till that happens. But
is it? Oh my God, we have time.
Is it going to be your first Fishmas?
I think so.
Might be Austin's first Fishmas. Had to do it in July just for him.
That's right. Crawfish season's just ended. Reflux will be fine. I won't have to worry about it. I'll sing.
I think the funniest caption I'll ever post in my life is the Vodka Crayons X Austin.
So stupid.
That's so fucking funny. That's a band name. So
Biggie, come here.
But
what are you doing?
But either way, with the JINX era happening and everything, you guys are playing Warped Tour. You guys are doing a handful of shows. Are you guys doing anything else this year live wise that's announced or might be announced by the time this comes out, which might be in 2 weeks?
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Can I talk about that? No. If it's a maybe, I'm gonna just say no. Okay. We'll see you out there.
I'm keeping all that in. There's
good.
And I want to hear Zach yelling tease on the side.
Yeah.
This Biggie, get over here. Biggie. But either way, everyone keep up with Waterparks, keep up with Awsten, keep up with High Def, keep up with your book writing, keep up with everything you're doing.
How you know I'm writing another book?
I think you tweeted about it.
Oh, did I?
One of your 15 accounts.
I forget these things.
But either way, oh, dude, I wanted to mention this. Lucas's motion graphics.
Yes.
Look fucking amazing.
I know.
And
actually, I texted him a photo of you. I don't even hear.
Dude, we have to give a shout out to Lucas. Like his fucking motion
he said,
graphics.
What up? And I sent him a picture of you, and he said, that guy.
Oh, I love that. But yeah, shout out to Lucas. One, he's a daddy now.
He's a papa.
Yeah, he went from zaddy to daddy.
That was so nice. It was so fucking scary doing a tour without him. We haven't done that since 2017.
Jesus.
I hated that. Day before it started, he left to go be. It makes sense. He should. But I was just like, oh my God. And there was like, just every day there was something fucking crazy and unprecedented happening. It was like so challenging. And then he left. I was just like, okay, all right, we're good. We're good. Then we go out there. We're like, what's up, everybody? Everything's cool.
I'm Awsten, and I really am fucking exhausted.
And I'm fucking exhausted. Yeah.
Well, either way, everything's looking incredible. Like, everything is so honed in with Waterparks. Like, got to give a big shout out to Jeff and Otto as well.
They're here. But they're signing posters is the thing. I've already signed 10,000 of them, the album inserts. Jeff started this morning.
Okay.
Because I started last week.
Yeah.
Otto was here last week as well because he flew himself out because he refuses to shorten his signature.
That's so funny.
Dude, I told him, I was like, just OW exclamation point.
Yeah.
like Otto would. Ow. That's an amazing signature. It's perfect.
Fantastic.
He won't do it. I told him, I was like, if you thought of that when you were 17, you would have run with it your whole fucking life. But because you didn't think of it soon enough, you're punishing all of us with your 30-second signature written like this.
That's so funny.
He flew himself out to give himself more time.
That's
so he
incredible.
Could write so appreciate those Otto's 8-letter Otto Wood signatures.
That's so funny.
He takes his time. I only have like maybe 1,000 more.
Yeah. Hell yeah. Mm-hmm. Well, either way, keep up with Waterparks. See them on the road if and when they're coming to your city. If they're not coming to your city, fucking travel. There's trains, planes, cars.
Automobiles.
Mm-hmm. Or just fucking bike.
Fucking run, dude.
Run, baby,
Put on your shoes and run. Forrest did it. He got a whole movie.
Hell yeah. So, last question I want to ask you about JINX, and then I want to go into a song. These two are probably not going to be related. What is your favorite lyric on the record?
Oh, stop, dude. No, because listen, you heard how heavy and how in depth we went with lyrics. We would complete verses that I think were like masterful.
Yeah.
And then we would fully just wipe it and start again. I'd be like, fuck.
Jesus.
Like so much. So every line on there is like just so goddamn top shelf to me.
Yeah.
I mean, the lover boy in me today wants to say, I'd spend 7 days in the same clothes because you said you liked my outfit a week ago.
Wow.
I was like, that's hot.
And I've been doing that for the last 10 years because you complimented my hoodie once.
Yep, it looks great, too.
It looks great today.
Don't wash it. It smells good.
It smells fantastic.
Yeah, it smells like life.
Yeah, exactly. It smells like tangerines.
Yeah.
But either way, Awsten, it means the world that you came by the studio to talk all about JINX. I love the record.
Thank you.
I mean, it might be too soon to say, but it might be my favorite Waterparks record thus far.
You heard it here first. One of these cameras is dead. I don't know which one.
Yep, I think it's that one. I have a feeling it's that one.
What's wrong? What hurt you? That one? That one's good.
One of you are dead in this interview.
Yeah. Oh, sad way to go out.
Oh, yeah. But either way, congratulations. I know this is like your life's work. I'll go on record and say it's your life's work before you do. So
you heard it here first.
It's been amazing not only to be a fan of you guys, but be able to see the process as a friend and also on the industry side of things. And I can't wait to see what this next era of Waterparks brings.
Thank you, man. That means the world.
Thank
you. Thank you for having me.
Of course. Now, what song do you want me to end with?
You are now streaming Any Minute Now by Waterparks from the album JINX, out July 24th. Fuck yeah.
Perfect.